everyone, and thanks for joining me today. I'm Chanel from Stamping Stilettos, and now known as Chanel and Charlie Crafts, as I have my little sidekick Charlie, who I do not know where he is at the moment, but I'm sure he will make an appearance before the end of this video. Now, okay, I was having my cup of coffee this morning and watching my videos that I have on notifications, and a video came up from Pam, the paper Outpost, and she was making these lovely little boxes from old book pages. I love watching her videos, and she was showing how to make these little boxes to store things in, and she gave me an idea. Now, we've all done this. We all go out and spend a fortune on little compartment storage, plastic containers, or divider boxes, or organizer boxes, etc. Well, I have this drawer free. I think I've got two of these drawers free in one of my units, and oh, see, didn't take him long. The minute I start talking, he appears. So I thought, instead of making boxes, just to make half of the box and use them as little compartment boxes, and they are so super fast and easy. And if you have a lot of books laying around, we all have pages that piles and piles of book pages, so it's a great way to use up your book pages. So what I'm going to do is show you how to make these. They are super fast, super quick, super easy, which is my favorite kind of crafting, but also very, very practical and useful as well. I mean, the boxes are brilliant because they're great for little gifts and they're great to store things, but I thought, actually, I have these drawers free, so it just gave me a great idea. So let me show you how to make these. You will be addicted. And if you have a spare drawer which you don't want things all flying around in and you want them all organized, these little boxes are brilliant. Now, obviously the box size will be dependent on your book page size. Now, let me just grab the book that I'm using. Now, this was done with a different book, and they are slightly bigger. Now, this book, these were pages that I'd already cut out. So, let me just give you the measurements of this page. Ooh, not that one. Oh, move that out of the way. So, all you need is some book pages, first of all. This book page is, Charlie, 10 3/4 by just over 7.5, and that gave me a nearly 3 by 3 inch box. So this is quite a good sized book page, but obviously the bigger the book page, the bigger the box. So all you need is, I'm going to need you out of the way, Charles, for this, because I need to, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to turn my notifications off on my phone without muting my video. I do not know audio. So first of all, you take your book page, and what you need to do, let me zoom in. I don't know if that's gonna, oh, I am zoomed in. What we need to do is bring this corner here up here, but what we've got to do at the same time is make sure that this piece here is really pointy and like spot on with your, I'm doing it up here because of Charlie, so you've got to get your corner like that so it matches identical, and then you take that up to there, and then you just crease. Okay, oh look, see, I've gone off now, Charles. So take that up. Now, it doesn't matter if you're, there it goes again, a slight little bit out, because you can always trim that up. So we just crease that, and then you flip your page round, and this edge here, get a ruler and bring it up to that edge of this page here, and we're going to turn that into a square. Basically, that's what we're doing. And then just rip that off like that. We don't need that bit, and then that gives you your square. Then you need to take the bottom up to the top. Now, try and be as accurate as you can, because it does make your box a lot more crisper, and make sure your creases a nice, I don't use a bone folder, just use my nails. So you fold it in half and you turn it round and you fold it in half again. No, you can't just lay there now when I'm doing this. Am I still in shot? Yep, so you just fold that in half again, like that. And you open it up, so you've basically folded it that way and folded it that way. So you folded it both ways. Now what I do at this point, because it makes my life a little bit easier, grab a pen and I just mark the like center point. So it is about there. So get your center point. I always try and mark it. Oh, it won't. My pen's not working. Silly pen. Let me grab another pen. It's not working. Right, so we're going to mark our center like that. And then we're going to bring the corner up to there. One shot. Like so. And then we're going to take this corner and we're going to bring that up. Now I'm not quite covering that dot up. I'm just bringing the tip up to that corner spot. Shove over. And then we're going to do that again. Like so. And then we're going to take this, and you don't need any glue at this point. I mean, I have glued in the little bits of cardstock to strengthen the boxes. Right, so we've done this so far, as you can see. We've folded them all in like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this bottom bit up to the center point and just fold that over like that. And then we're going to turn it round and bring, there you go, he's moved out of the way, that up to meet that center like so. Now I am a little bit out over that side, but I found that if you're a tiny bit out, it's not as bad. Right, so we've brought that like that. Now we open this up and we turn it round, and we're going to bring this side now up to the middle like that. Turn it round, and we're just repeating it for the other side. So basically what we've done is you folded these two halves over like that, turn it round, and then fold those two halves down like that. Now what you need to do is open it up like that, bring one of the corner pieces out like that. Now what I like to do is to hold it down like that, and using my fingers I push these two bits in here. So if you can see, I'm just getting my fingers, pushing these sides up like that, so you're forming the sides of the box. Get your fingers, push this bit in, and it should go in. And then we just take this bit and we tuck that in to, oops, this is where you need to really get your box accurate, because sometimes you can have a little bit like that, but that's it. So you do that, then you turn it around, you bring this corner out, and you do the same thing. So you hold your box, pushing these in, and they should automatically fold like so. Take this bit and fold it in. It might take you a little bit of practice for a couple of times, and there you have your little half a box basically, or your divider for your drawers. Now what I've done is these are about 2.75 by 2.75. I just got some old cardstock and I cut up some, where are they, Charles? Where's my bits I cut up? There they? Yeah. I cut up some squares that were slightly smaller, so these are 2.5 by 2.5, and then I'm going to glue these in there, and it just makes the box a little bit stronger. So let's do another one just so that you can get the hang of this. Right, so here's my book page, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this corner here up to here, and then making sure that you get this corner bit really crisp and up to the point, so it's a real sharp point up this end here, and then hold it down and crease your piece of book page like that. Turn it round, and then we're just going to rip off up to this point here. Whoops, and I went wonky there, like that. Now if you're not completely straight here, you can always trim this up, that's okay. It's fine. Then we're going to open this out. We're going to fold this over by meeting up at this end here. Now look what I mean, I've like made a bit of a scruffy edge up there, so you can always, oops, excuse me for leaning over, just come in here and just trim that up if it's a bit scruggy. So we've gone over in half, we open it out, turn it around, and we're going to repeat it like so. And then I don't know what I've just done with my pen. I don't know what happened to that. So then what I do is I mark my center, which is like there. Taking this corner, we're going up to here like so, and then we're taking this corner up to there. And I have quite a few drawers that have little nooks and crannies that could be used to store things like that. These are perfect, absolutely perfect. And you don't have to just do it with book pages, you can just do this with old DSP, your 6x6 pads, your 8x8 pads, your 12x12s. You can, you know, just fold paper. Right, so we've done that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up to the center point and fold like that. Turn it around, and we're going to meet up. Now I like to hold this down so it's my guide as to, oops, where to go, and make them as crisp as you can. Use a bone folder if you want to, I'm just being lazy. And then we open those out and flatten it out, and we're going to bring this one up to the middle like so. And I mean, if you've already got these pages already cut to squares, you could sit and do this in the evening. Honestly, they're super fast and they're very addictive. So that's that. So we've done that all. We open it out. We're going to grab this bit here. Now remember, I hold it like this and use my fingers and just, oops, sometimes they take a little bit of wiggling around. Crease that bit up and fold that down like that and tuck it in like that. Now you can glue them all down if you want. You could just put some glue on there and glue that down if you wanted, but you don't really need to. Right, and then you're going to take this one out, pull it up like so, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to push them in with our fingers like so, crease that up, and oops, get back down, you naughty thing, and fold that over. Look how easy they are. And then you just take your piece and we're going to just stick that down. That will hold it all together. And what I would do is just I'll use this glue for now. That's the only glue I've got handy. Oh, she says, look, that's the only glue I've got handy. Chanel. Oh my God, I'm hanging them all upside down because I've got loads and loads of these bottles with a little bit of Fabri-Tac in. I did hear on someone's video that if you put a little bit of acetone nail polish remover in there, it makes it a little bit more, you know, sort of, I'll be able to get it out, because Fabri-Tac does tend to go a bit gooey and you can't get it out. So just going to put a bit of glue on there. Oops. And we are going to push, get down, hold that in and hold that down, and there you have it. Look, there's your little compartment boxes, and I've just made 2 in a fraction of time, fraction. I need to make another couple that to go there. I don't know if I would actually get... Oh, look. Oh, no, look. They're bending up. They won't sit. What a shame. What I might have to do is get a tiny, smaller book page. Oh, actually, what I could do is... Now, okay, let me just show you something, what we can do. Now, I've got all these, and if I put another 2, I'm thinking to myself now, oh, but this is wasted space up here. Now, obviously, I can't fit one of those in like that. So, can we solve this problem? Let me show you how, and I hope it might work. So, I need to make a little bit smaller one to fit, because I don't want to waste that space up there, right? So, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to do exactly the same thing. I've got our book page here, and what we're going to do, we're going to start this off as we normally would. We're going to bring this up to the corner, like, oops, like so, and crease that up. Now we're going to do what we do normally. We bring the ruler in up to that mark, and we do that. Now this is a great way because this will also show you how to do boxes. So I've got this one here, which was from the page that I cut out. Now to make a box, you need one bigger and one smaller. So this is a great way to show you. I want to make a box that's quite a little bit smaller to fit in that space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the ruler in to about 1/2 inch, let's say. I don't know if that's going to work, but if you're doing boxes, you only want to bring it in about 1/2 inch to make the top or the bottom. Well, it would be the bottom if you're making it smaller. I'll rip that off like that. I don't know if we're going to get the right size for the gap I need. We might have to make it smaller. So we're just going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to bring that in, fold it in half, and take it over and fold it in half. I'm going to mark, and I want the pattern showing, so I've turned it around. And the centre's like there. And we're just always at the centre. Yeah. Right, so we're just going to bring that up to the centre. Now, the smaller the box, the little bit more trickier it is on folding. Not particularly this bit, but the next bit is going to be a little bit trickier. Like that, especially if you've got quite thick book pages. But the thicker the book page, the more sturdier your box or compartment box will be. Right, okay, so we've done that. I'm just going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to fold this over to the middle, like so. And I'll fold this over to meet up. I hope I've been in shot this whole time. Right, there you go. Like that. Turn it over and do it again. Like so. And like so. So don't forget, if you're doing boxes, you do need one bigger than the other, and the way to make it smaller is to take more off when you do that. Right, so we've done that. So we're going to open out this bit here, get our box and push. Oh, sometimes it just doesn't want to go. I don't know why. Right, let me start with the other corner. I don't know why. Sometimes you get a tricky one. Right, so opening that out, and we're going to push that in. See, that one just went just like that. I don't know why. Sometimes you get a little tricky one. And we're going to fold that over like so. Let's try again with this one. And we're just going to, see, it worked that time. So I don't know what was going on. We fold that over like that and tuck it in. Now, obviously, if you're making a box, that now would fit over top because you've got one smaller than the other. Let's see if my little trick has worked. And I have got a smaller piece of card actually to go in there. Right, let's hope that this worked. Is this going to fit in my space? Oh, look! Yay! So now I don't waste this little space here. So I've just got to make 2 smaller ones and 3 of the regular size. And look, now I'll have 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15 little compartment boxes, and I'll show you in the next video what I'm going to use this drawer for with some more craft room organization. So wow, what have I got left to do? 1, 2, 3. I've got 5 more to do, but it shouldn't take me 2 minutes, as you saw how fast they actually are. So yes, that's it. That's a quick little tutorial, and it was thanks to Pam from the Paper Outpost who inspired me with her boxes to store things in. So you can either make a box, and I will link her video down below if you want to go and see her video of making these boxes. Okay, right, glad you I hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe, and please leave a comment below to let me know what you think to this tutorial, and I will, oh look, I don't need to make that many. I've got one there, so I only need to make 1, 2, 3, 4 more boxes. There you go. Perfect. Right, I'm gonna go. I'll be back later with some craft room organization and show you what I use this set of drawers for. Okay, take care. Bye bye.